It's that time of year again when I bring out the album. 44 years ago today, I was ordained a Byzantine Catholic priest. So I bring out the old photos, the albums, my ordination, reminisce. It seems unbelievable to me that I'm a priest for 44 years already. I was always one of the young priests, young generation of priests. Now I'm a senior priest. In fact, I think I'm the oldest acting pastor in my eparchy right now. We have older priests, but they're retired. I'm not retired yet. You know, the priesthood is a great mystery. If you ask any man why he became a priest, he could tell you a lot, but there's a piece of it that he can't explain. And that's what makes it real. That's what makes the calling real. It's just something you know, a holy tug that kind of pulls you, that you really can't explain totally. But in the end, you're only happy. You're only your true self. You're only sort of in the groove, as it were, when you answer and follow that tug. That's the mystery of the priesthood. Someone once asked me, I was on a plane one time and someone was sitting next to me. I think it was a woman who was not a Christian. And she looked at me, and I'm in my priestly garb, and she said, "How do you describe what you do, what you are?" And I thought, oh boy, Holy Spirit, this is a moment. Please enlighten me. All I could tell her was, what do I do? What am I about? I'm about being with people in the most significant moments of their lives. And she pondered that, didn't say anything. And the plane landed, she started to get off, and she turned back to me and said, "It's very interesting what you said, that your life is about being with people in the most significant moments of their lives, even sometimes when they don't know it. Even if it's just me standing at the altar, offering the ultimate prayer for them. They might not even know it, but I am with them. And that's a significant moment to offer the divine praises on behalf of someone for their soul or for their health." You oftentimes hear it said, pray for priests. Pray that we get more priests, pray for priests. I know for a fact that even while I was a seminarian studying for the priesthood and all those challenges, and as a priest all these years, I know that the only way I could be who I am, do what I do, was because people were praying for me. And when people say they pray for me, that's the most meaningful thing they could say to me. I really appreciate that. And I appreciate all of you and anyone in my life these past 44 years who has been a part of my priesthood in whatever way. I thank you for your prayers. I thank you for your support. Even if you had issues with me or didn't like me or something, well, that becomes part of it as well. It becomes part of my own growth as a priest as well. When I became a priest, in my heart, I decided I would offer, and this is basically the biggest reason I became a priest, if I could try to explain it, I would offer to God my life, my priesthood, as just a complete offering of thanksgiving. Because that is what was in my heart, and that is still in my heart. All I can do is offer. That's what a priest does. We offer. I do it as a priest. I do it as a person. I offer to God gratitude, thanksgiving, in response to all that He has done for me and all that God is, all that I see about God in the world. See, you become a priest partly because you kind of fall in love with God. You see God. You see God in people. You see Him in anything. And you see His greatness, His truth, His goodness, His beauty. And you can't resist it. We try sometimes. I try to kind of resist it to an extent, but I couldn't. In a sense, God seduces us, priests. He seduces us by His overwhelming beauty, truth, and goodness. And there comes a point when we can no longer resist it. And so we surrender to him. We offer our lives to him in thanksgiving. Please continue to pray for priests, not just to ask God to give us more priests, yes, but pray for priests that exist now. And pray more so that God helps us to form the fertile soil out of which vocations grow. Your vocations just don't rain down from heaven. I know we'd like that. Just give us more priests, God. Just give us more priests so we don't have to really change anything in ourselves, and we can, it's more convenient to have more priests, have more churches, more masses, liturgies, whatever. Pray that God helps us, the church, to be the rich soil out of which priesthood, all vocations grow, even good marriages. That's what we should pray for. Pray for priests and pray for ourselves, the church, that we are fertile ground for more people to answer the call to vocation, priesthood, monasticism, and yes, sacramental marriage. Again, thank you for being a part of my life, and thank you especially for your prayers.